GHB TV. What's going on? It's your one and only Greg Hackett. Yes, yes. Lot going on in Saudi, y'all. Lot going on in Saudi. I said, I don't know what's going on. Is it the lamb? Could it be the lamb? No disrespect. But so apparently Daniel Dubois has pulled out of his title match with, let me get his name right, Joseph Parker, because of an illness, a mysterious illness. Perfect. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where this came from. I don't know what's happening. I'm at a loss for words. But before we get started, I want to do this, and I want to be a man. I want to be a man and say this. I apologize to my boy Schofield Jr., not senior, junior. I apologize to junior. I'm sorry, to junior. Floyd Schofield Jr. I want to apologize to Floyd Schofield Jr. because he been catching a lot of heat from GHB TV on behalf of his father. And to be honest, I feel like he's in no control. I talked to the kid a little earlier. He sent me a video. He wasn't looking too good. And I don't want to put all that pressure on him. There's already enough pressure on him. The kid said he said, Greg, I wanted to fight. I really wanted to fight, but I don't feel too good. You know what I mean? And I don't want to add more to the issue. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously some type of issue going on over there because Daniel Dubois is now pulling out, and it's the week of the fight. We are exactly 2 days away from fight night, and guys are pulling out. Something isn't right. So again, I want to apologize to Floyd Schofield Jr., not senior. Senior knew what it is with me. He remembered what he said. And guess what? I don't forget. You know what I mean? But my boy, I'm going to apologize to my boy, man. I like the youngin', man. He a cool young boy. But it seems to me that Turkey a la Sheik is using Martin Bakole as a hitman. Because out of all the heavyweights you can call to fight Joseph Parker, why the fuck would you call Martin Bakole? Unless you wanted to be some type of damage done. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like they putting a hit out on Joseph Parker. Because the last time we seen Martin Bakole, he was putting down that pain. And it's hard to unsee that. No disrespect to Jared Anderson, but man, Martin Bakole was putting in pain. And to call Bakole after he was already scheduled to fight Effie Ajaba, I feel like the first week of May, it was May 2nd, I believe the date was. And for him to jump all over this opportunity without even thinking about it. Because, I mean, really think about it. If he wasn't supposed to fight until May 2nd, that means he only really been in camp training for like 3 weeks. 3 or 4 weeks. But they saying that it only took 15 minutes for Martin Bakole to accept. Things that make you go, I don't know how y'all feel, but to me, it's a little fishy. It's only a little fishy because, like I said, the man was already scheduled to fight elsewhere. Meaning he signed the contract to fight Effie Ajaba. But now it looks like he'll be fighting Joseph Parker without even thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe somebody can help me out. I'm just Greg Hackett, and I'm just covering the sport of boxing the way it's supposed to be covered. You know what I mean? We talking our shit. And listen, I will be opening up the floodgates tonight, but this is how we gonna do things. I'm not gonna group everybody up. So I wanna let y'all know now. I'm not gonna have all 6 slots filled with people just going crazy, talking about boxing, arguing, beefing. I don't have time for that. I need good conversation. You know what I mean? And the reason I need good conversation because I need to beat the good people. I need the good people of GHB TV to be able to understand, hear, articulate, and whatever else that's being said on this live space. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I appreciate y'all for showing love. Y'all don't have to show love, but y'all do. And I just want you to know, on behalf of GHB and GHB staff, we love the love, as my man Bang would say. You know what I mean? Pump up the volume. Niggas don't know how to self-regulate. Gotta go back and like all your videos. Timothy Grant, I appreciate the love, gangster. And he ain't fought for a year. It's time to get that bag and get after it. Niggas be on GHB TV trying to rumble. I don't get it. They be snapping on here, poo. Put the fight on Auntie Schofield voice. Yeah, GHB staff, man. You know what I'm saying? GHB staff been holding me down, cousin. Bang, we love the love. Before we get all the way into it, I want you to go ahead and grab your favorite drink, grab your favorite smoke, whatever it is you do. If you at home with your lady and y'all in the bed, y'all tapped into GHB TV, we fuck with y'all too. You feel me? Get in your mood. If you in the yams right now, get your last few strokes, get it over with, man, get comfortable. Go ahead and get your warm rag and get comfortable. Tap into GHB TV, man. This shit is real. I know my shit be coming on late. I know that. My shit like the Tonight Show. You feel me? They said they got the wine on deck. Yeah, we fuck with the wine over here. Yeah. Jay Money said he already handled that. Yeah. That's how my people do. We get straight to it right after work. Make sure you fresh when I come in the crib so I can do what I like to do. I don't want to have to argue with you, woman. Well, obviously you're not in the yams if you already on here commenting. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me. We here. Lady J in the house, y'all. My boy 12th Street in the house, y'all. Show love. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hey, but listen, Martin Bakole versus Joseph Parker. Ooh, wee. Godly. Godly. How do we feel about that fight? Now, I'm going to keep it real. Joseph Parker, to me, is one of my favorite heavyweights because he could do it all. He could fight you. He could box you. But Bakole is one of them dudes, man. He one of them big, dangerous motherfuckers. And do he really want to be in there under that kind of pressure? Come on. Now, listen, I know we was a little disappointed that Schofield and Shakur fell under, but and then Dubois to fall under. But this shit here is different. They said Turkey Al Sheik was sent from the boxing gods. Olmec original. Appreciate the love. Do y'all feel the same way? But like I said in the very beginning, I'm starting to feel like Turkey Al Sheik has hired Martin Bakole as his personal hitman because that was a crazy call. Listen, it's heavyweights all over the world looking for opportunity to be saw. And y'all call Martin Bakole the destroyer? Yeah, we do need to talk about this. Bang, you trying to hop on here right now? Cause I'm doing solo dolos, man. I'm bringing them up one at a time, and you know we gonna chop it up. I can't bring up the gang because the gang get the ganging, and I don't need that tonight. I need understanding tonight. I need to understand what's going on. It's a lot going on in Saudi. It's a lot going on in boxing. My guy said drop the link, so it's the link we gonna drop. My man said it's some shit he want to talk about, so we gonna talk about it. Let me get the link in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Y'all didn't have to tap in, but guess what? We here. So you might as well pull up a chair or get comfortable in your bed, twinkle your toes, because we get ready to start the show, man. We get ready to get it popping because I need to understand. Brandon Hall, what's up, my dog? 2 cents. Pump up the volume. Perfect. Bodies, bodies, bodies. Let's get it. The link is in the chat. I'm waiting on my man Bang. He said he got something to say, and here he is, the one and only Houston's finest. Make sure y'all show love. You understand? You ain't got to show love, but make sure you show love, because if you don't, it's about your ass when you get out of here tonight. We gonna catch you in the parking lot and treat you dirty.
My guy,
Big Bad
how you
Bang.
feeling? How you
What's
feeling?
up, gang?
1 second, I hear you though. Hey, let's talk about it.
Hey, can y'all hear us clear? Can y'all hear
Okay,
us clear?
I'm good. I'm good. We here. We
What's
here.
going on, cousin?
Uh,
You said you had a thing or two. Let it rip.
okay. So look, hey, about this Park and Bakole fight.
Yeah,
So listen, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Bakole a bad mama slammer,
yeah.
but if I got a question, because I just talked to my nigga Mo City Minutes and he made something make sense to me. So who do we think has more tools
Mm,
out of Bakole and Big Bang Zane? Who got the
mm,
most tools? Because
mm.
I'm trying to get somewhere right quick. Like who do you think got the most tools in a toolbox out of Bakole and Zane?
Now, Bang, I'm gonna be honest, right?
All right,
From the from the eye test, it would
right,
appear that Big Bang Zang has more tools.
okay,
But
okay,
to me, Bacole's whole style is a toolbox because everything he does is different from what you train for.
understood, understood. I definitely understand that. I just okay. So look, I think Bakole gonna win this fight. But the thing is, though, bro, this is what's tripping me out. I feel like Big Bang Zane can cut the ring off better than Bakole can,
Mm,
but it didn't work against Joseph Parker. So if Bakole, because you know Joseph Parker gonna box like a fresh pair of shoes.
uh-huh.
You feel me? And I just really feel like this is a dangerous fight for Bakole too. Not dangerous, but it could be a hard fight for him. It's a dangerous fight for Parker and a hard fight for Bakole. I think it's gonna be a little hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think Bakole can punch him. I think he can punch him through the ground. You feel me?
Mm,
But I don't think. Oh, I could be wrong though. I could be wrong because Joseph Parker slick and he know he avoided Wilder. He
mm-hmm.
avoided Billy Bang. I don't know why I keep calling him Billy Zane, but he avoided Zane and he was able to beat both of them boys. You feel
Yeah,
me? So
yeah.
Bakole, I think Bakole got the tools in the kit, but he kind of stiff with it. You feel me? So I think Joseph Parker might be a little bit more elusive and he gonna utilize that ring, bro, and he gonna kind of make sure he don't get hit by that boy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm just trying to look at it from both ends because I got my money on Bakole, but
Now,
I'm just, you know what I mean?
now listen, I'm not wanting to say somebody wrong because you could be absolutely right. And I'm not about to get on here and say you wrong, but what I am going to say, Joseph Parker was getting ready for Daniel Dubois. That's a totally different style than when he get ready to fight. Now, With Bakole, I feel like everything about Bakole is a lie. What I mean by that is what you see ain't what you getting. You might see a big man standing in front of you, and he might be too slow, and then boom, hit him a shot. Or he look like he get ready to throw a straight right hand, boom, hit go a left uppercut. He look like he get ready to throw a left hook, boom, hit go a straight right hand or overhand. You know what I mean? Now, on top of that, this motherfucker's heavy. On top of that, this motherfucker's hungry. I just think we in for a totally different fight. I'm not saying he gonna beat Joseph Parker because I respect Joseph Parker. I love Joseph Parker. I love what he do. It's times when Joseph Parker don't even look like a heavyweight. You know what I mean? With the moves he be making. So I ain't mad at what you saying. My thing is, I feel like Bakole is just overwhelming in this situation only because you was getting ready for Daniel Dubois.
Nah, you absolutely correct. You absolutely correct. My bad, I gotta sneak off right quick. Bro, you absolutely correct, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I feel like Joseph Parker is a slick boxer. I feel like Bakole is a force to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Joseph Parker not there, if he not there to be hit, it's gonna be a long night, bro. I ain't gonna
Nah, I
lie.
feel I
I
feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So man, I don't know, but this a good one. This a good one. And look, nigga, I just tried to sneak out to the bathroom to get on the podcast. Nigga, my boss man in this bitch.
Hey, 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 listen, bang. Hey,
hey,
hey, bang.
hey.
Hey, bang, we gonna keep it real. I ain't got enough money for you to be getting fired, cuz.
Hey, no. You good. You good. Don't worry. We in good hands like I'll stay. We in good hands, baby. It's all good. But now, look though, bro. I had really thought about that right quick, right fast. Like when my nigga was telling me about it, he was saying he got his money on Parker. I don't
Mm,
got my money on Parker. I got my money on Bakole. I
mm,
just think that this is a dangerous. This is a crazy fight, bro. And then that late replacement shit, bro. This shit don't always play out the way we want it to, bro. Like that late replacement should be crazy. Either the person who was a rich, like the main character in the fight, either he gonna struggle or he gonna beat him easy. It
mm,
almost be like it's nothing in between, bro. With them late replacements, bro, it's almost nothing in between. Either you gonna struggle or you gonna beat them easy. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? So I don't see him beating Bakole easy. I think if Bakole hit that boy, bro, he call a doctor, bro. Call a
Yeah,
doctor, bro.
yeah,
Call a doctor, bro. So that's just my little quick take, bro. I just wanted to give the people something to think about. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Cause like I say, that boy went out there with Zane and he shined on Zane. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? The bigger fighter, the harder puncher. He went
yeah,
out there with Wilder, the bigger fighter, the harder puncher. He shined on them boys. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
I'm not saying Wilder is in a category, nothing like that when it comes to all around. I'm just saying he was able to avoid the power from these killers. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So,
yeah.
and Jared Anderson was standing right there in front of him to get hit the way he got hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I can't too much recollect the way that the Michael Hunter fight went, but
Right.
I'm thinking because I know Bakole had a hurt shoulder in that fight, but I'm thinking like if you can recollect it better than I can, how did Michael Hunter beat him? Was he boxing him? Was he in the pocket with him? Like how did that work?
All right, from what I saw, he definitely boxed him. He definitely Michael Hunter is a small heavyweight and he's very active.
Right,
And one thing, one of the key points was he definitely boxed him. He definitely utilized the ring.
right,
Another thing was Bakole looked for some reason he looked a lot smaller, like weight wise.
right,
He looked like maybe like 40 pounds lighter or 30 lighter.
right. Right, man. Ain't no telling, man. I got to go back and analyze the way he lost. You
Yeah,
feel me? But at the same time, how can we really go off of that when he had an injured shoulder in that fight? You
right,
feel me?
right.
So it's a lot going into it, bro. But I just want to run that by y'all right quick, give y'all something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Really open up the flows, like talking about. I'm finna get back to it, but I'm still here though,
No, my dog, man. I appreciate you.
my nigga.
You know what I mean? Work, but don't work too hard, cousin. Hey, I got my old head in the building, man. The only motherfucker that be on the road more than me. You understand? The one and only. EH, man. EH.
Jay, salute.
Talk to me, gangster.
Listen, Bang just said it, so I'm gonna speak on it so I don't forget. I watched that Hunter fight with Bakole.
Right.
Bakole said he was injured that fight, and watching him and watching how he fought Jared, I believe him.
Mm.
Now, I do think the skill set that Jared Anderson has, and I know because I disagree with this because Clip says this. Clip don't like Jared fighting as a little man, like a 147 pounder. He said
Right.
he want Jared to fight like a big man.
Right.
But I actually like that. And I actually thought that he could have beat Bakole if he would have boxed him.
Right.
Because I thought that Jared was slick enough. I think his endurance is good enough, and the fact that he's not necessarily one of them big giant heavyweights, but he got a good punch on him. I felt like he could have wore Bakole down and beat him.
Mm.
Because Joseph Parker is a boxer and he a dog. He proved to me he a dog when he
Oh, yeah.
lost to Joe Joyce. So
Oh,
he
yeah.
proved to me he was a dog because he was fighting. If he boxes Bakole, he might can beat him.
Okay.
But listen, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Benavidez is the Mexican monster.
Yeah.
Zhang is the Chinese monster. This motherfucker is the Congolese monster. So I got it 50-50, man. It depends on who can impose their particular style on the other. That's
Mm.
what I think it comes down to, man. But the only reason why I would lean toward Bakole is because the boxing that Parker would have to do, I don't know if it would catch up with him because even though Parker's not old, he been around. He done fought everybody. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And I don't know if that pressure and, Bacole's an imposing figure. Like, I know, Joe Parker ain't no chump, but he's
Right.
you in there with a threat. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's a hell of a replacement, though, man. That was
Yeah.
a hell of a replacement. Like they ain't put nobody in there that was gonna be no cupcake. And I think it was just the money. I think they
Mm.
probably had to give FA some money. Like,
Mm.
hey, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Turkey got the paper like that. And Turkey want
Yeah.
his card to be right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We already had the issue that happened with Core. And see, this thing with Core is crazy because,
Yeah.
first of all, we don't even know where Core hands is at.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's the first, we don't know if his hands is healed. That's one. And then two, regardless, I know this dude, only got about 16 fights, 4 knockouts or something. Man, I don't care. That boy just knocked out Jaime Munguia, bro. Just because a
Mm.
dude ain't got a lot of knockouts don't mean nothing. He catch you with a shot on the button, you can go. You know
Right.
what I mean? So I
Right.
think the only issue with Core is one, we got to see his hands, and then two, the time it'll just take to adjust, till he get to see how dude fight. You know what I mean? Because I'm
Right.
pretty sure he probably don't. You know what I mean? Well, maybe the team might know something about him. I don't know, because I don't know nothing about the guy. I ain't even gonna lie. They say he beat somebody named Mark Chamberlain or something. Somebody that Turkey Al Sheik, one of his favorite fighters, a guy named Mark Chamberlain. I heard, a lot of the UK guys talking about it, but I don't know this guy, man. So
Right.
I think Virgil beats the shit out of Madrimov. Well,
Mm.
I think Verge is listen. Verge can't beat Boots, but he my guy though. I fuck with Verge. I always did fuck with Verge. And you know what? This is something we don't talk about a lot.
Talk to me.
Bud and Verge was stopping everything, bro.
Yeah.
You know them motherfuckers had like between them two had the longest knockout streak in boxing for a minute.
Yeah. He
People
beat the
don't
shit
really
up.
talk about that. You know what I mean? People be so busy trying to chop up people's resumes. I'm like, yo, them two motherfuckers was stopping everything that got in front of them. And it's funny that when both of them moved up to 54, they didn't look like they looked at 47.
Mm.
That's funny. I just thought, because I was listening to everybody talking. And I said, man, you know what?
Hey, now EH, you the first one that I heard say Virgil gonna beat the shit out of Madrimov. So if it happened that way, we gotta come. We gotta have you back on here, and we gotta ask you
bro.
what it is you seen.
It's just styles make fights. So the way
Mhm.
Madrimal fought Bud, I don't think he gonna fight Virgil like that. And then two, Virgil likes to be aggressive. But I saw spots when Robert Garcia was talking to Virgil and he told him to box him. Virgil
Okay.
can box and move if he want to, but he just likes to fight. I think because I believe in guys' teams, and that's why I always say, and I'm gonna keep saying it till it happens. I'm watching Bud and Canelo because Bud is a serious dude, and his team has proven that they can put game plans together for him to win. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's why. And I really believe when you looking at trainers like, Bo Mack and Red Spikes and Esau, and you look at trainers like Robert Garcia, like, I got respect for them guys. I don't think them guys is no fly-by-night guys, and I think they very serious about the fighters that they get, and they really about their business.
Right.
I think that he gonna correct a lot of that stuff with Virgil, and I believe Virgil gonna come in and fight the right fight, because Virgil gonna fight you. But I think he gonna implement some boxing, and he gonna walk Madrimov into some stuff, and he gonna beat the shit out of Madrimov. He might stop him if he don't
Mm.
beat him. I'm telling you, bro. That's what I see, man. That's what I see happen. I just don't. I don't, because I know why Madrimov like gets a lot of the praise that he do. I know with most people, because I'm telling you, I didn't know who Madrimov was before he fought Bud. I didn't know. But because he fought Bud, everybody that's a Bud fan gonna put him all the way up here. Oh yeah,
Okay.
he this, he that, he. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Yeah.
don't do that. Like, don't do that. Because let me tell you something. This is what I wanted to say, G. I heard you say something. It was a while ago. I was watching some old podcasts. But you
Yeah.
said something that made this come to my mind. When you look at Bud now, Bud was the dude in the neighborhood that for years we just watched this motherfucker walk around the hood tents and just was smashing shit. And
Right.
something happened in his life where he got a chance to do this, G.
Right.
He got a chance to exhale and just like, and
Right.
that's what happened to Bud after that EJ fight. Even though people was murmuring and talking
Ooh.
shit, he really
Ooh.
got a chance to be like, I told y'all. And he kind of just relaxed. And if you notice after that, he talking more, he laughing more. You know what I mean? He really just like,
Ooh.
I can enjoy some of what I'm doing. Then he goes into the Madrimal fight, and he don't look like we know he normally look, but he still won.
Hold
Get it?
on. Hold on. Slow down.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So you saying after an amazing accomplishment, I can breathe now. I can eat now. I can spend some of my money now. I can
And then
relax.
it ain't even that. It's just
Mm.
I had to go through all that to show y'all motherfuckers I was the shit. Like
Mm.
y'all criticized my whole fucking resume all the time. Didn't give me the fights. Talk crossing the street shit. Like y'all just did all of this shit. I finally was just I beat Spence. I did it in an epic fashion. I finally was just able to go.
Woo.
Now I can laugh. Now I can smile. Now I can show y'all I'm human. I'm not a machine. I'm not a monster. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Because
Mm.
at the end of the day, all of these dudes that's killers, bro, they got families, they got wives that they love, they got girls, they got moms. Like you a human at the end of it. Sometimes you gotta stay on your animal shit. But you get to the point in your life where you just want to exhale. Mike Tyson. Mike had to go through all of this shit to the point where now he could just sit in his chair and smoke some weed. And when he want to be chill, he could just be like, I ain't gotta be the monster no more. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And then he steps into this 154 fight. He's still Bud, but he don't look like he normally look because, you know what I mean? And see
Yeah.
now, if this fight with Canelo's really gonna happen, Bud gonna have to go back into the cave. He gonna have to go, man, look, we glad to see you out here laughing, enjoying yourself. You going to fights, you doing interviews. Bud ain't never did this much press and all of this.
Right. I
He
agree.
doing it now. So I'm like, all right, Bud, if this
Uh-oh.
Canelo thing gonna happen, get back in the cave. We need you to go back in the cave, Take everything in there you need, go hibernate, let your hair grow out, look like a wild man. Because we need you to be on point for this Canelo thing, because Canelo really gonna try to hurt you because he want to prove you should have kept your little ass down there. Try to come take my shine. I'm telling you though, I want Bud to be, don't take this motherfucker for granted, man. Like, don't, you know what I mean? And don't get too, because that's what it is with all of us, bro. Like, if you was a dude that was in the street doing whatever you was doing, you get to a point in your life where you like, man, I'm tired, man. I just want to do some normal shit. Yeah. And you go, and you just start being human. So you can't hang around the lions no more because you ain't biting like that.
That's real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the that's the human side of this shit, man. That's why when guys are the way,
Hold on, y'all. I gotta say this. This is why we love EH. This is why you need your OGs. It's a different perspective. A lot of us wouldn't have thought of it that way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us wouldn't have looked at it in that light. A lot of us wouldn't have looked at it through those lenses. This is why you need your old heads.
I've gotten to the point where now that I'm getting older and I'm getting more mature, I be looking at cats like they my sons now. You feel me? So my perspective is gonna be a little bit different. Cause like when you somebody's peer, you know what I mean? You kind of look at them a little bit more judgmental, or you just be on your rah-rah shit. You know what I mean? But that's just like now when you look at the little cats that be coming in the gym, man, them your little sons.
Yeah.
They 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old getting into boxing. You understand what I'm saying? So now it ain't just the boxing shit. Now it's gonna be some life shit because you done been through some experiences. So as they start to get older, I ain't in competition with you. Trying to give you the, you know what I mean? I'm trying to give you the information, man, because you got to learn how to adjust out here with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a lot of times when I be watching guys, and I really respect what Andre Ward doing. You know what I mean? Like, I like what Dre Ward doing. He's a guy, I mean, he's younger than me, but I respect him so much, man. I like what he's doing. And he's the perfect example to me that you ain't always got to be the guy that's just in everything, in the mix, talking, doing all that. When you fighting, and not to have a successful career and not to be respected. Because Dre Ward is respected.
Yeah.
I remember when he talked about E40, had invited him to be in the video or whatever. And Dre Ward was like, man, I can't be in the video. Like, that ain't my lifestyle. Like, I ain't on that. You know what I mean? Because cats who know Dre Ward from out the Bay, they know Dre ain't no chump. They know, you know what I'm saying? Like, they motherfuckers, they know. But it's just like, Dre, because see, it take a man to be a certain way, and then he just changed his life around and be like, nah, man, I'm not doing that. It take a man to do that. It don't take a man to go bust a nigga in the head. Like, you can do that just being mad at the world. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so easy when you young. You can just open a nigga head up because you mad anyway. So, but when you get older and you still got them abilities, but you just be on some, nah, man, I'm trying to do, matter of fact, I'm trying to go the other way, and I'm trying to encourage other motherfuckers to go the other way. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't think, like, Dre was kind of looking like he wanted to come back. I'm like, nah, Dre, you're on another level now. You ain't on that animal shit no more, man. You gotta be on your animal shit, man, when you getting in the rings, man.
Yeah, real shit.
You know what I mean? That's why a lot of these fights, man, I want to see them. I was watching Tank interview. Tank looking like he might be losing that animal shit. We gonna see in the Lamont Roach fight, because I had $30 left in my little betting account with my bookie. I bet $10 a piece on 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
Now, when I watched the interview he did with the dude from Baltimore, I think his name is Jay Hill, he was like, I'm gonna stop him like in the 8th or the 9th. I'm like, oh shit. I said, oh shit. And the dude was like, I mean, come on, Tank, you talking about Lamont Roach, like, you saying is you underestimating yourself? And then Tank was like, well, I don't know, maybe I am. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think Tank might, when I thought about it, I'm like, damn, Tank might carry this dude, because, you know what I mean? They grew up together. You know what I mean? They gotta act like they mad at each other right now, but come on, man. Y'all was up the street. You training that handbangers. You know he training that handbangers. Like, y'all know each other, man. You just gave him a bag, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, What other topics you got, G? Or
I was just bringing them. You know, we be having. You know, the conversations get crazy in here, and it'd be too much arguing. So I was going to do the one-on-ones. You
but
know what I
see,
mean?
D, this what I was gonna suggest. Since you said that, I'm gonna suggest it. This suggestion it.
Yes,
When
sir.
you get all of us on,
Yeah,
mute everybody and then just unmute the person that you want to talk. Let them say what they gotta say. If somebody want to rebuttal, they can just wait. And then they
yeah,
get their piece in. So that way, if we on one topic and everybody wanna, give their piece, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because I like it that way because I might say something and it might be somebody that might want to rebuttal. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
yeah,
okay, because that's how you learn. That's how you get a different perspective. But it's just that, and I know you probably don't like doing that because you want to let motherfuckers, do their
yeah.
thing. But I think that'll work, man. Maybe
See
try
the
it. Like,
I tried that before, but the thing is, the person can unmute it. So I can mute it, but then once they peep, they mute it, then they hit the unmute, and then they back in, and then so that leaves me doing all this. I'm doing like this.
oh,
You know what I'm saying?
oh, so, when we see the mute on there, we can still unmute it. You can't lock it from your end.
Yeah, I can't lock it, and
See
then
now,
and then,
now
and then I get the DMs. Well, damn, G, what you don't fuck with me?
That's no. That's brothers not being mature, man.
Yeah,
You gotta. If you got a stream yard and you mute me, I just gotta. You gonna get your chance. You just gotta wait.
yeah, I gotta respect the mute.
Yeah, I don't. That no, that's not cool, brothers. Don't do that. If the man mute you, he let somebody else talk. It's not that he not gonna let you talk, but you gotta let the other person. You know what I mean? Get out what they trying to say, and then you get your shot.
Yeah, yeah. That's
This, yeah, okay. All right.
no,
Well,
I know. We trying to figure it out.
I mean, this is cool though. Let me go, G, so you can get somebody else in, man.
Hey, EH, man, I appreciate you though, gang. You just opened up a different door. You feel me?
I'm pulling up too. Let me know if they cancel it, but I'm gonna pull up April 4th because that's up the street from me. You said that the other day. I didn't even get on, but I was listening. You Josephat coming back down the Red Owl April 4th. You said
Oh yeah, yeah, yup.
I'll be down there. That's close to home. I ain't gotta spend a lot of money. I can just,
No,
drive.
I respect it and I
I can
appreciate
drive up. Cause man, I can't come see Boots, man. I was gonna come, man, but I got a truck issue now. I gotta take the truck back to the shop, man. So
you. But I feel like I feel like you speaking too soon, gang.
no, G, but I
I
got
know
my
you
finances and
no, I
everything
know
all laid out, and I'm
no, I
looking
know how
at
you is.
everything.
No, I know how you is about your books. But I'm just saying, I feel like you speaking too soon. I don't like to speak too soon. I'm saying that.
G, April right around the corner.
It is, but I don't like to talk like that. You one of
All
them
right, man.
guys.
Maybe, hey, look, Turkey dropping bags. Maybe Turkey come hit me upside the head with a bag or something,
That's what
man.
I'm saying. Turkey might make the
I
call.
love boxing, Turkey. I don't know. Give me a job, man. Let me talk to something. I like to run my mouth. I mean, hit me upside. I only need a little bag. I don't even need the real big one. Hit me with a
That's what I'm saying. Turkey might make the call,
man.
man.
Turkey little bags is good for me, bro. Biggest them bags he be
Any bag is a good bag.
doing.
Real shit.
I'm out of here, G. Get somebody else in, man. Appreciate you, soldier.
I appreciate you, OG.
All
Hey,
right.
super chat from my guy Brandon Hall. He says my GHB TV fam was popping. Can't wait till Saturday card, but my guy EH is on here preaching, and I think he is pretty spot on tonight. But showing my love tonight, Greg. Salute. Appreciate you, Brandon Hall, man. Shout out, hey man. Shout out to Brandon Hall, man. What the fuck? Showing love, man. That's all it costs. It don't cost nothing. He just like to put a price on things, but we appreciate the love. I swear we do. Omic Original, appreciate that. AGH Boots is standing on his face off fire. Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be. I like Stanley Onus's his demeanor. He said we all make mistakes, you know. We none of us are perfect. I like him. I like when they talk like that. Yeah, I like him. Hey, listen, y'all. We going across the street. We ain't going too far. We going up 12th Street. I gotta bring my gang in here, man. 12, what's up?
What's up, baby? How you?
I'm all right. Talk to me, cousin. Ho. Get the syrup about the shot.
Apologies, bro. That's not what that is, though.
I'm fucking with you.
Yo,
hey,
man, listen. But
hey,
yo,
we got
what's going
Bakole.
on, man? What's going on with this? Yo, this I told you earlier, yo, man. I ain't never seen nothing like this. These last minute switches like this, bro. Like, but that, yo, for that boy to take a fight like this, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? In a couple days like that, I don't know if I would have picked that man right off the rip. I probably would have won in like 3 months. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean, he been in camp, but man, I
But
mean,
I got a question. Does this does this fight suit does this fight suit Parker? Does it fit Parker better or does it fit Bakole better? Who you think is more prepared for a fight like this for it to happen short notice like this?
like you were saying earlier, I feel like Parker has a little bit more. I think Parker has a little bit more tools in his bag than Bakole, but I feel like it might play a major part in Bakole if he loses because he wasn't prepared for this fight. I know he might have been training for effing, but I don't know. They two different fighters, so to take
Mm,
that last minute too is definitely I don't think in his favor as well.
mm,
But I feel like he always that man got to punch his chance. Like I feel like Parker can't afford to get hit with that uppercut too many times, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
mm,
You know how Parker gets sometimes. You know what I mean? He might get a little tired, start leaning in a little bit. And that
mm,
uppercut, bro, that uppercut dangerous, bro. We seen what it did to the young boy. But Parker is a better boxer to me, you know what I mean, than Big Baby. And Parker tough. Like Parker seasoned, bro. Like if
mm.
Parker can pull this off, man, this gonna put him in a whole nother level, bro. He might be able to go right to Usyk after this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Ooh,
right to them titles. Because
ooh,
he's gonna beat if he can beat a guy that everybody think is the guy that everybody's scared of because nobody wanted to make a fight with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I
right.
didn't really knew I seen him when he fought Hunter, but he wasn't on the radar like that. Nobody was talking about him. You know what I
Right,
mean? So I just feel like, man, if Parker pull this off, man,
right.
he gonna go right to the top, bro. Right, he should go right to Usyk after this, man. And I
Hmm.
feel like for Parker, can we really say that? Because if we think about how Dubois fight, you know what I mean, and then how Bakole fight, like Dubois, all about the power too. He just really starting to get his footwork and boxing game down a little bit. Because before, he was just punching dudes, getting them out of there.
Yeah.
So
True.
that's kind of what we think Bakole is, right? But
Hmm.
do you feel like Bakole got more power than Dubois?
I think I think what hurts guys when they fight in Bakole is the fact that you can't see the shots. The way the shots come off. See, I'm speaking from a coach's aspect when I'm speaking on this fight because when we in the gym, you working on proper shit, everything proper. You know what I mean? Because of who you in there with. If you look at, like you said, if you look at Dubois, he got more of a proper style than Bakole. It's a straightforward style. He gonna give you a 1-2, 1-2-3. He gonna give you the basics. He might throw an uppercut. He might throw an overhand. He might. But Coley gonna throw all types of shit. But it come from a short distance. He don't pull his punches. He don't cock them. You get what I'm saying? He don't let you see it. He don't hold it up and say, pussy, I'm about to hit you in your head. He just let the shot go. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at it, he throw combinations, but they sloppy, they ugly, but they
Yeah.
heavy, So I'm saying all that to say, to me, it don't matter how hard it is. It's can you see the shit coming? Can you get away from it? You know what I'm saying? And I want to add this little part. He got a long jab. The motherfucker got long arms.
Yes, he
So
do, bro.
so I feel like anybody getting in there with Bakole, it's gonna be trouble because everything he brings to the table is awkward.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. From watching that Big Baby fight, Big Baby got hit with shit like he didn't really see it coming, and it was hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, and but I feel like though Joseph Parker, bro, like I'm definitely giving him a chance, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm definitely not saying that he just gonna go in there and beat on him. I feel like Parker he's seasoned enough to know what he got to do, bro. And I feel like he trying to get back to them belts, bro. And if Bakole win this fight, then I feel like that just sent him right to Usyk too, because Parker didn't beat most of the guys, most of the contenders. You know what I'm saying? Most of the guys that was putting in work had good wins. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to catapult him right to Usyk, bro. And that could actually be Usyk. You know, as he say, got last two fights. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Yo, what's going on with this? What's going on with the sickness down there? What they got going on around there, bro? They got
I'm
some.
I'm I'm trying. Listen, man. I'm working these DMs, and I'm trying to get close as possible to getting some answers. The only thing I'm coming up with is something in the lamb. You gotta watch the lamb.
Yo, this is crazy, bro.
They gotta watch. If you eating that lamb over there, you gotta slow down.
You see the young boy Schofield was in the bed with his head turned, looking like he was on life support or something, man. Like,
And listen, I'm gonna keep it real again. I talked to him earlier through the DM. He said, "Greg, I'm just happy to be here." He used them words. He
ooh,
said, he said, the way I felt, bro, I'm just happy to be here. I'm like, damn.
that's crazy.
That's insane. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, something ain't right over there. And I ain't gonna lie, I was looking at the whole situation as fishy until I seen what happened to Dubois. And I'm like, hold up, now Dubois ain't that type. Now
No,
I'm not saying Schofield is that type, but I'm like, I know for a fact Dubois ain't that type. Dubois
yeah,
just got out the ring with Big Baby Miller and my boy Joshua. So
absolutely.
I
We
know
not
he ain't
question
that
his
type.
integrity, not at all. He never gave us the reason to. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And,
So I'm like,
yo, that is crazy, bro. Like, and I just seen an interview on him. Like, I think it was yesterday. So this must be some shit that affect you 8 hours, man. Like, I mean, 6 to 8
yeah.
hours, man. It's a
It's like eating some fucked up McDonald's. You know how that
yo.
old you know how that you know how that you know how that fucked up McDonald's would do you, baby.
Hey, listen, bro. I didn't. What you know? Look, I don't know which one we gonna say. We gonna say Stenton. No, we gonna say Stenton. Or we gonna say the one up on what hangs. I don't know.
I'm
So we can stay away from them late night.
real shit. And that's usually when it happened, when you fucking around. You been
Late
drinking
night
and
chicken
shit.
sandwich.
Real shit.
But yeah, bro, I'm excited though, man. Like um, I was a little disappointed in Shakur opponent, but I ain't expect much, man.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like they had to throw somebody in there, man. But I was hoping that we would have got somebody a little bit better. Um,
Do you feel like Shakur got like some type of bad luck?
Kind of feels like it. And what makes it so bad is his last performance it was good though. It was a great performance, but it wasn't enough to put him over the top where he needed to be to get those fights that we want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like he came home, what last fight was in Jersey, right? Came home
Yeah, yep.
and it was, people was complaining a little bit, but he whipped him. He just didn't get him out of there. But we need we need an outstanding performance from him. Like not as far as like not I'm not gonna say outstanding because he did do a great job. I'm not gonna say that, but we need to get something to get the morale up for him again, so that
Cause
we can get these fights that he needs to have, bro.
but this why I asked that question. Because he had the fight in Jersey and people, Tim Bradley mentioned that people was walking out, and at the same time they put the cameras on people walking out.
Yeah,
Then after that was the hand injuries. You know, what I mean, he was getting ready for Zapata or one of them, and it was the hand injuries. Then we already know he always wanted the Tank fight, but
yeah,
it seemed like every time he get close to getting what he want, some shit happened.
yeah. It feel like that, bro. It do feel like it's something going on. It's kind of like I think somebody said it with that boo boo effect a little bit. Something
Mm.
like just something always happens, bro. And hopefully, bro, in the next year, in this year, this changes for him because I don't really know I don't know what's on the table for him from here.
Mm-hmm.
Because we would think, right, okay, Tank fight Lamont. If Tank get through that, now the dates are there. The date is there, right? Everybody should be free at this
Right.
time, right? It
Right.
shouldn't be
Right.
no, this guy had a fight, it should be right next, right?
Right. Right.
But hopefully he stay healthy, everything goes through. And that's why I was telling the guys when we were arguing and when the guys was passionate about Shakur and all that, listen, I believe that the fight is going to happen. I believe that fight has to happen for him. I feel like Tank need it. He needs it because if he do beat Tank, then guess what? Now that put him as the guy, and now he's going to be the guy. He's going to be the face if he can get that fight.
Right.
If he can win that fight, that put him right over the top, bro. I don't care if you don't like his style or not. He beat the guy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He beat the one that's the face. Well, besides you being the face, that's the other face. I mean, like, nah. But you know what I mean, bro? Like, yeah,
Right.
so it has to happen for him, bro. And I hope it do, man. Because like I said, nobody dislikes Shakur, bro. Like, you gotta respect his game, but we just want to see him against a top level guy, that can punch and see how he deals with it because the last performance and because of his hand, the De Los Santos fight didn't go so great. That's not we were excited, we all was watching it, but we didn't get the type of performance that we wanted, right?
Right.
So we know it was his hand, right? Because it was the hand the next go around. Then he goes into Jersey, his hometown, and give us a great performance, but everybody doesn't like the way he performed. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even though he boxed his head off, he just couldn't get him out of there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why we don't respect a guy's technique. If he a boxer, hey, I don't expect him to get him out of there. But like God said, there's levels to it. People expect him to knock certain guys like that out. But I don't really think that's who it is. But I really do think he can survive a 12-round match with Tank the way he fights. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got a question from my man Omic Original. He says, "Does Shakur need a stoppage for this fight?" After everything you just said, do you feel like even getting this short notice opponent, do you feel like Shakur need a stoppage?
I feel like it'll help. It'll help.
Mm.
And I think it'll help his confidence. It'll help the people around us that feel like he should be stopping guys. I feel like he needs it. I think to build more expectation for that Tank fight, bro.
Mm.
But if he don't get it, then we know that's because that's not really what he do. He's gonna box that man all night, and he probably gonna hurt him a few times. But for morale for these fights, I believe that he should stop him if he can. I feel like it'd
Mm.
be better for the morale moving forward to these next couple fights, bro. Because we gotta get these fights, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, man, the heavyweights, lightweights has been certain classes that's been giving us some fights, man. And Turkey been making it happen. Even for
Yeah.
him to be able to substitute a guy like Bakole into this fight, like, you know what I mean? They didn't give us the bum. I saw the other three names. I don't really know who those guys are, or I don't remember the names per se, but I saw three names.
Right.
And they picked Bakole, like, wow. So like somebody was saying, they probably gave a John, but like, here, bro, take this paper real quick, go do something else.
Yeah.
Got you. You know what I mean?
How you
But this
feel now? Earlier, EH said he felt like Ortiz was going to stop Madrimov or beat his ass. How you feel about that fight?
Magimov strong, bro. I don't think that Magic like Art Bud didn't get him out of here. So, but as to his defense, first time at the weight class. But Magimov strong, bro. I was looking at him train the other day. He's a big bull. I don't think he's gonna stop him, bro. To be honest with you, and I believe Magimov has a chance, bro. I, I mean, Ortiz, bro, and I'm not being smart, bro. I feel like every time Ortiz had a step up fight, something happened to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or something happened.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Think about that. What was he at? 147?
Yeah, he was supposed to fight
147.
Stanionis.
Yes. That didn't happen. Then next
Yeah.
thing you know, something goes on. He has little health issues. Oh man, we can't make the weight. I'm moving up. Then supposed to get Tim Zoo, which we was like, oh, Tim Zoo, whoa. Then something happens with that. So it's like every time it's been time for him to step up to a guy that we feel like it'll be a good fight for him, and that guy can actually beat him too, something
Yeah,
happens. So I feel like this fight is a good fight for him, bro. And I feel like I want to see what he do. I want to see him if he can get Madrimov out of here, or if he can have even a great performance against Madrimov. That'll give me a better understanding of who he is moving forward. Because we know 154, bro, don't get no easier, bro. Like
yeah,
everybody, 154 is damn near the division right now, bro. So you know what I mean? You can't come in there bullshitting and are trying to work around guys because it's so many guys there that you got to run into one of these guys, man.
mm-hmm.
So he a young boy, he's strong, but I just don't think he's gonna go in there and match him off and be able to, outbox him, outpower him. I just don't believe that Madrimov is that type of dude. I think he's
Yeah,
gonna be right there for him, but Madrimov is a strong bro. That's why Crawford didn't get him out of there, the first fight.
yeah. Hey, Westmont, don't go nowhere. Stay in the studio. I'm doing the one-on-ones. So don't go nowhere. I got you. This shit crazy, bro.
Yeah,
What you
this shit
think?
is crazy.
What you think? All right. What you think about the fight between shit? I just had it on the tip of my tongue, and I'm sitting here thinking this shit. What you think about the rest of the card?
Now I was gonna say this, bro, because I wanted to say this. I looked at Adonis and my man, what's his name?
Humza Shiraz.
Yeah, yo, damn man, he way bigger than Adamas, like in height, just taller than him. I
Yeah.
want to see what Adamas got, bro. I really want to see if he's living up to the title of holding that belt, bro, because he kind of got that belt on some, Charlo unactivity, which is cool because he was working. But I really want to see
Right.
what he made of. I watched the other guy, man. He's not bad, man. He's not he got a little bit of boxing skills, man. He don't look he's not super weak. I think he definitely can bring something to the table, and I believe it probably can be an upset, bro. Um,
Mm.
but this gonna be a test for Adamas, bro. Because if Adamas get him out of here, then 168. How you feel about 168? You feel like 168
Boy,
is.
they at 160.
Yeah, 160. Oh, is that 160? Oh, excuse my bad. 160, my fault. So you know what? 160, then you know what? For him, it should be nothing but title fights from there. So maybe after this, he gets Triple G's countryman.
Jen,
What's my
Jenny
man?
back. Janet back.
Yeah, Jana Beck. That boy a puncher. I would love to see that for him, bro.
Yeah.
That'll be a great fight, bro. Like,
I
so
think I think Adames is exciting to watch, but I don't think he educated enough to beat Shiraz. The reason I'm saying that Shiraz going to cause problems from the very beginning, and I don't think Adames can compose himself long enough to keep it. You know what I mean? To keep it together and beat him. To be honest.
you know what? I am gonna listen because Shiraz, I saw one fight. I need to see probably about two more. I think I seen two fights actually. And Adamas, I seen a few fights, and I actually saw some sparring with Terence Crawford and Adamas.
Yeah, yeah,
Crawford
that
was
was a
Crawford
minute
was
ago.
giving him a little work, but it's sparring, right? You know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to see that anyway. But yo, 160 is. I don't think it what it was, but I feel like they want Jana Beck to be undisputed for real, for real. So I feel like that's if he can get through this fight, if he gets through this fight, then I think that'll probably be next for him. But
Mhm.
if he lose, I believe whoever wins, they're gonna be ready for Jana Beck. I think they're gonna have to make that happen because there's really nothing else for him to do down there. I don't really think it's anybody else for him to fight realistically because he
Yeah,
got the IBF and the WBA, I think.
I believe so. I got to check
Yeah.
that out.
I know he got two belts. I can't remember. I can't think of who got the other belt though at 160. Damn. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at that because I know somebody got that IBF and I can't. Our man. Oh, my man. I forgot. I almost forgot. See, I almost forgot about him too. My man who came in with an upset. Damn, what's his name? Greg.
I can't
Muslim
remember.
ball.
I'm trying
Uh,
to think.
damn. We know what I'm talking about though. Damn, I
Yeah.
cannot think of his name though, but. I think listen, it's gonna be good. 160 and not as good as it was,
Oh,
but I think
Laura.
yeah,
It was Landy Laura.
yeah, look, Laura, listen, look, bro, Laura, man, bro, I'm impressed with Laura at this age, what he's doing, bro. He just
For
saying now
sure.
he ain't moving around no more. Now I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna
Yeah,
stop you now.
I'm gonna sock the shit out
That's where I'm
you.
at with it now. And I'm 40 years old, bro. What you gonna
He,
do about it? You know what I'm
that
saying?
nigga like 41 now.
Listen, bro. You know Laura smooth as shit, bro. Like
Yeah,
I believe Laura probably gonna be one of them dudes. Probably might try and push it to 43, 44. But because he
he can
stay in
have
good
him.
shape, bro. He never out of shape, bro, and he able to change the dynamic of his game. So I would like to see that, bro. I don't. To be honest with you, Adamas. If Adamas win, So whoever wins out of this, I want to see. I might want to see Laura getting that mix. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. I do want to see Laura try a little undisputed, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Why he got the time, bro? Why he still got it, bro? I don't want to wait too late. You know what I'm saying? When he starts
Yeah,
slowing down.
yeah,
But listen, man, it's a lot of great fights though, bro. But I feel like, man, that card was we lost one, we gained a great one though, bro. And like, man, thank God for Turkey, man. I'm doing a lot for Turkey, bro, man. Man,
yeah.
you
Hey,
know what I'm
Turkey.
saying?
And one thing about him, he putting that work in, bro.
Yes, he is, bro. How did you pull that off like that, bro?
Yeah, especially with him being booked for a fight.
Oh man, I thought, bro, before I hollered at you, I had to do a little research. I thought it was fake. Like,
Yeah,
he ain't wasn't able to do that. That man got to fight.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
that paper real, bro.
yeah. He not playing. He not
And
playing either.
but I mean, so what do you think B-Ball needs to do different this fight?
Bivol to me should box more and not let Better Be at control the pace so much with pressing him. What I mean is get in the middle sometimes, steal your shots, but don't try to hang out for too long. You know what I mean? Steal your shots, then get back on your toes. Don't start immediately on your toes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Don't start immediately giving him respect. Make him earn his respect. You know what I mean? Now, that's easier said than done. I'm making it sound easy. It's not easy. And I don't want people to look at me like Greg, you just saying that shit like it's just gonna happen that way. And I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying, as a coach, I would like to see him behind a beautiful jab and making better BF earn his respect. Don't just go out there respecting him. Because if you show him too much respect, you're giving him what he want. You're giving him what he used to.
Absolutely. Would you say, damn, B-Ball was probably besides Yard, well, guys lasted, but 12 rounds without,
Hmm.
taking a knee. You know what I'm saying? Without being knocked down. And
Hmm.
a lot of people say that because Benavidez was coming off an injury. He was getting back to who he was. He wasn't 100% yet. So I'm
Right.
curious to see how he's going to come out this time. Being
Mm.
as though he already fought him, he had a little bit more time to heal, and now they know a little bit about each other, man.
Mm.
Man, it's that's
All of
gonna
that
be
is
a
great
fight, bro.
points.
And isn't that crazy that like that's the main fight? But man, you got Bakole and Parker. What's that? Is that the second? It's the co-main?
It's going to have to be.
Man,
That's crazy.
$25. $25, man. Oh man, we can't forget that. He made it $25, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Man, these boys is giving you 3 fights for 89.99.
Yeah,
I
he won us.
mean,
He won us to tap in.
yeah, for all our people that do they other thing with that, man, you can 25 is not a bad thing to give, but I understand, everybody do their thing, bro. But man, he can't make it no cheaper than that, I don't think.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
can't.
saying? I
You
feel
can't.
good about giving him 25. I feel like I'm cheating him a little bit. Like, you giving me all that for 25?
Yeah, he won. But that's how you get the numbers up, Bill. People don't know how to hustle. They don't know how
Yeah.
to hustle no more. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Turkey coming in and changing that dynamic, bro. And
Turkey selling crack right now. He not playing.
I feel like, crazy, Greg. I feel like he is, bro.
Yeah,
I
he's
really
selling
feel like
crack.
I feel like he's taking that old formula, bro, and just, what I'm saying,
That nigga
giving
said blue
more
magic.
less. Listen, that boy's crazy, man. But man, like I said, bro, it's gonna be a good night of boxing, bro. Like I said, I can't wait to. We almost there too, bro. We almost there. So, you know what I mean? I can't wait, bro. I just wanted to come in, holla at you a little bit, man.
My dog.
This is insane. We getting down to that countdown, bro, and also too, Greg, Monday, bro, I'm gonna be out in these streets, bro. I'm gonna have to come up on you in that gym too, man.
No problem. You already
Up
know.
there, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna hit you up so I can see what time you in there, bro.
You already know. You got my number.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. I'm trying to get. I need to get my cardio back up a little bit, man. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I bring that thunder and lightning back to these ladies' nightlife. You know what I mean? So, sports science, you know. But I appreciate you having me on, big dog.
My nigga, get with me.
You know I am.
Yeah. All right, I got it. Hey, Westmar, you still back there? Let me see, man. He done jumped out. It looked like he jumped out. Hey, man. This shit getting crazy, y'all. West, I need to know what's going on, cause I need the real shit. What's going on, family?
My folks, what the going on, dog?
You already know. We talking this boxing shit. We trying to see what's happening.
Oh, I was saying like
I
I
know.
don't think Virgil and I think Madrimov is a better fighter. I don't think Virgil does nothing better than Madrimov. I don't it's nothing that Virgil does he do better than Madrimov. And I think if you pay attention to Madrimov fights before Crawford, Madrimov is a problem. He is a monster.
Mm,
Crawford fought him and made him not. He didn't even fight how he fight Crawford. Like him and Crawford fight. You know what I'm saying? It does. It's not a good example of Madrimov. He's a monster, bro.
mm,
Crawford just got super IQ and he's a good boxer. So he people say, oh he didn't do good against him. Nah, the type of fighter Madrimov is, you got to fight him like that. He's super strong. He's tricky. You can't play around with that boy. That's why Crawford went in there, just got the win and got up out of there. The way
mm.
Madrimov fight, he like nobody's gonna look good against him. You know what I'm talking about?
I got you.
Oh, and I also seen that Shakur had an interview with Andre Ward, and Andre Ward asked him would he fight Keyshawn, and at first he was saying no, and then he started talking about that turkey money. Andre Ward start talking about the turkey money, and then Shakur said send a contract, and right after that, Keyshawn posted send a contract. So
Mm.
Keyshawn, them not wanting to fight, I don't care what nobody say. That come from Shakur. That ain't Keyshawn work. Keyshawn to fight. Soon as he posted that interview, Shakur said send a contract.
So you think?
You know what I'm
So you
saying?
think it's a possibility it could happen?
Can you-
Huh?
I know it's gonna happen. I feel like the only reason why Shakur don't want to fight Keyshawn because he knows it's gonna be a problem.
Mm,
I don't think if Shakur knew he would beat Keyshawn, that he would be saying that he don't want to fight him, regardless of how
mm.
close you is. Like
What?
I
What
think
type
he's
of?
saying that because he don't want to do that.
Talk to me though. What
And
type of fight
how
is
can you
that?
spar somebody?
It,
Keyshawn wins. Keyshawn too aggressive. He too aggressive, and he know him too well. That's why he don't want to fight him. Well, how do you? I can understand if you said like, "Oh, we don't spar each other. Like, we don't even want to get on that because we so close that we don't even fight each other." Y'all spar each other, so y'all have the understanding of hitting each other and getting hit back. To not want to do it for the amount of money that y'all get paid to do it, it only tells me one thing: Shakur don't want to. I think Keyshawn wins the fight, and I think it's the perfect example of styles make fights. If you look at them from the eye test, you would think Shakur gonna win, but I think Keyshawn will win that fight.
now why? Now why you?
I think he's too strong.
I got a question though. Why you putting the blame on Shakur if
I think
Shakur is the one
what you
that
say?
said? I said, why you putting the blame on Shakur if Shakur is the one that said send the contract first?
Because I seen multiple times where Keyshawn say he'll fight him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Even in the interview, Keyshawn was doing the interview, and Keyshawn and Shakur walked up to him and grabbed his neck and said something to play with him. And he looked at Shakur. He said, "Stop playing. You next, nigga." Like you could tell Keyshawn is just being a good brother, being a good homie, and saying the same thing. But you could tell he don't feel that way. Anytime it's really somebody like you can tell he'll fight him. Like what I'm saying. I know everybody on here watch the same content. If you took a poll and asked people, who do you think don't want to fight Shakur Keyshawn, I guarantee they say Shakur. You can
mm,
tell Keyshawn don't care about who he fight, bro. And then another thing, they asked Keyshawn They asked Keyshawn, would you stop calling out Take Name and let and let Shakur just get him and not call him out? Shakur, basically tell you to go another way and don't call out him because Shakur on him. And then Shakur said, Keyshawn said, I'm not letting nobody tell me nothing. If I want to fight somebody, I want to fight somebody. I'm not finna listen to nobody tell me. You could tell his demeanor that he'll fight Shakur. Keyshawn to fight. If and I kind of think they're gonna get into it, bro. I think they're gonna eventually fight. Cause how can y'all go in a gym and hit each other and fight each other and spar each other, but then no one fight? Y'all already fighting each other. Sparring is fighting. Point blank period. Whether it's at 100% or 75%, you're fighting. So the reason why I believe it's Shakur, because I heard Shakur say it first, and I hear Shakur talk about Keyshawn like he the best. He be saying he the next Mayweather. I hear the way I hear Shakur talking about Keyshawn, I feel like he telling us Keyshawn is better. But you got to kind of read between the lines.
I got a question. Bakole versus Parker. What you think?
I really don't want to have a guess on it because I'm honestly, I only watched Parker fight twice and I only watched Bakole fight once. I think Parker's a better boxer probably, but Bakole probably stronger. Bakole be saying he beat up Usyk and them other dudes, so you kind of want to say him. I honestly don't like being wrong, so I'd rather not say. I don't know. I did, but let me ask you what you think.
I like Bakole by decision or by knockout simply because I think Bakole is one of them guys that you have to study, and if you don't know what you're looking at, you're done. I'm saying that because that's really a style you really can't get ready for. The reason I'm saying that is because he he does shit that's so awkward you can't even get a sparring partner to do that type shit. Somebody who professional sparring partner, you can't get them to mimic his movement. You can't get them to mimic the things he do. So it's like that's just a hard fight. And to be in there with somebody like that for 12 rounds, I think is hell. Especially coming off that high that he's on right now. Bacole's on a different type of high because he got all the recognition that he's been looking for. So now I'm going to definitely
My
show
bad,
y'all
G.
what
My
I'm made
bad.
of.
My
No,
bad.
go
It
ahead.
says Westmont just instigated, not telling the truth. Listen to me. What?
Talk to him.
How do I been lying on here? Like you said, I'm not like before you say somebody not telling the truth, you got to prove that. You don't just call nobody a liar if this is not fact. I don't benefit for getting on here lying. For somebody saying like, oh yeah, I'm instigating, but I'm a fight fan. I'm a boxing fan. I want to see the best fights. I don't care. I'm not they homie. I'm not they homie. I'm gonna say what I think. But ain't
Hmm.
no reason for me to be on here lying. Like we say, oh, I'm lying. But all the content that I speak on is on YouTube. What do I gotta lie about? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Keyshawn, if you go to Keyshawn Twitter, you can see Keyshawn post, send a contract to Shakur. This was in the last day or two. If you watch Keyshawn videos, you will hear you will see him doing the interview and Shakur walking behind him and playing with him and Keyshawn looking and saying, you next. You know what I'm saying? These is all on YouTube. Don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all need to do more homework or maybe, watch boxing more before you saying I lie. I have no reason to lie. This don't have nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But now I just want to say that I don't like somebody was saying I was lying. Like, hold on, what I got to
We
lie for? It
just,
don't even make
but
sense.
we just like anybody else, man. We on here giving our opinions. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? People going, you know what I mean? We ain't doing that.
No, for sure. No, for sure. But I still got Keyshawn. I like Shakur. Matter of fact, I love Shakur. But I think styles make fights, and I think Keyshawn too mean in that ring. I think he too mean for. I think Keyshawn is too mean for Shakur. That's what I
Hmm.
feel. And I feel like Keyshawn is super skilled.
Mm.
It's
I,
crazy, right?
yeah.
I honestly feel like Shakur is a better fighter, but I think Keyshawn. I don't think Shakur could be Keyshawn. It's weird.
Mm.
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
trying to say?
what'd you say?
I think Shakur almost a better fighter, but I think Keyshawn beats Shakur. I said I kind of feel like Shakur is a better fighter, but I feel
Yeah.
like Keyshawn to beat Shakur.
Yeah. But what is it that you see that you think Keyshawn will beat him? What's the difference?
All right, so I'm gonna say two ways. One, how Shakur keeps saying he don't want to fight him. Like he just keep advocating I don't want to fight him. I don't think that's ironic. For two, watching watching them fight, it seemed like okay, Shakur has problem with people with power and athletic. The Nakatani dude, or the dude he fought, I think that's his name, and then De Los Santos. Both times when Shakur fought somebody athletic and strong, it didn't look good.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Anytime he fought somebody that's hitting and athletic, them the two fights that we talk about that we don't like. And I think
hmm
Keyshawn not just hitting hard and athletic. Keyshawn has more skill than De Los Santos and Nakatani. I feel like Keyshawn is a bad style matchup for Shakur. And I'm a Shakur fan. And I just say I pay for all Shakur. And that's another reason I feel like I can politic and say what I want to say. I don't stream no fights. I support the fighters. When the fight come on, I pay my hard earned money and I support the fighters. So I feel like I can say what I want to say and be honest because I don't stream it. Like I pay my money on every fight.
hmm I ain't mad at that.
But
I'm def.
I feel like the two times he had an issue fighting was with people with power and athletic. Keyshawn got power, he's athletic, and he got skill. I think that's
Mm.
a bad matchup for Shakur.
I mean, we gonna see. I think the fact that they know each other, I think it's gonna be a bad matchup for both of them because they know each other.
I don't think it's a bad matchup for Keyshawn. I think that's one of the dudes that like the way he fight. I don't think there's no such thing as a bad matchup for him. Like
Mm.
I think he Keyshawn could fight and he could box. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Shakur is an excellent boxer, but we ain't seen him get into no fight. I think that I think Keyshawn is so well rounded that I don't think no style matchup would be bad for him. I don't see nobody in there with him like, oh, that's a bad style matchup. I'm not saying he go undefeated. If he lose, he lose. But I don't see nobody giving him a bad style matchup. I think the way he fights prevails over any style.
What about
He
what? Do you know anything about Shakur opponent that they found for him?
I don't. I don't, but you know,
Do you
um,
do you feel like
it'd be
do
tricky.
do you feel like Shakur need a spectacular performance, like he need a knockout?
No, because that's not what he do. That's not the way he fight. I
Mm.
don't think Shakur is going to ever be an entertaining fighter. I just think that he's a great boxer, and I think the people that really love boxing appreciate what he do, and the casuals will probably never appreciate how good he is. But I don't think every fighter is entertaining. I think you got to be a real boxing fan to appreciate how good he is, and I don't
Mhm.
never think he's going to be just an entertaining fighter. And I don't. I think if he start fighting how people want him to fight, he gonna lose. If he fight how he fight, I think he gonna keep winning. But I think if he start fighting how the fans want him to fight, I think he gonna lose. And that's why he fight the way he fight because he know better.
Mm.
He not finna give you no chance. He not finna do nothing. As long as he fight the way he fight, he not gonna ever lose. But people like don't like the style of fighting. But if you're a real boxing fan, you understand how hard it is to fight how he fight. He fight excellent, bro. He's great. I don't think he should start trying to be entertaining to please people because I think that's what Devin Haney did. I think Devin Haney went in there, and was so irritated with the Ryan situation that he tried to fight. He went in there and tried to fight him, and he didn't care about boxing. That's why he lost. I think
Mm.
if Devin Haney wasn't so if he wasn't so trying to beat Ryan up, if he wasn't so mad about how the whole shit was going, Devin Haney would have went in there and outboxed him and won 11-1, 12-0. I think that when fighters go outside of what they know, they lose.
Mm. I felt the same way about that fight. I ain't gonna lie. I felt the same way. I felt like he tried too hard and he wanted to do too much and try to prove to people, you know what I mean, that he could do something like that. Or, you know what I mean, or like you said, he might have just let Ryan get up under his skin to the point he wanted to just fight him. And that was a bad deal. Bad
And I,
deal.
I honestly think if they fight, like for example, me, if they fight again, I'm a bet 5 bands on Devin Haney. Like I'm betting big money. He got hurt the first 15 seconds in that fight, and he never really bounced back. Like He was
Mm.
fighting that whole fight hurt. He was wobbled in the first 20, 30 seconds of the fight. I don't think
Mm.
he ever I don't think he ever really gained his stuff back, even though in some rounds he looked good after that. I think
Yeah.
that doesn't happen again. He going back to fighting like a boxer. I don't think Devin barely touches him if they fight again. He got
You
hurt the
mean
first 15 seconds of the fight.
Ryan barely touching?
Yeah, I think Ryan to barely touch him, and I think him getting hurt so fast in the fight had a lot to do with how the fight went.
Mm. All right, I'm with you. What's the vibe though, cousin?
Um, Man, I ain't feeling how that dude just did it. Like once, Floyd Schofield posted like, oh, Shakur be trolling. So the stuff we saying, we just trolling. But I feel like that's some weirdo stuff because like trolling ain't accusing somebody of doing weirdo stuff like doing the stuff that they said Shakur was doing. That's not trolling, bro. You saying this man is a dirty fighter? That's not trolling, bro. You put dirt on my name. That ain't true. I feel
Mm.
like I feel like them dudes ain't got no morals, and I don't agree with how they move, and I don't like them no more. Like y'all got up here and said that this man was a dirty fighter, and y'all said all kind of stuff, and then y'all said y'all was trolling. Like, bro, that's not trolling, bro. That's like calling somebody a snitch because you bored. Like, what are you talking about, bro? This man ain't never been a dirty fighter. Like, you can't say that unless you got proof. Even saying his people wipe something on him. Like, well, like y'all don't have no morals, and that ain't trolling. Trolling is, keep mentioning somebody's name saying they want to fight. What y'all did with Shakur to get the fight was trolling. But the
Mm.
things that y'all said once y'all had the fight, like, oh, he our PDs and all, man, that's not trolling, bro. That's putting dirt on somebody's name.
Right.
I don't I
I
don't
ain't
think
get
them
that
dudes got
neither.
morals. And
Say it again.
yeah, that's I don't know. I feel like Schofield, the little one, needs to get away from his daddy. I feel like his daddy's a weirdo. I feel like his daddy not only like weird from the way we all know he weird, but he weird in the way like he not good for business. He not good for his son. Like if his daddy talked him into not fighting and he agreed with it, like I don't think nothing is good about his daddy, bro. Besides that, he kept his son out, out of jail, and his son is, and I think he need to leave his daddy, bro. Just because your daddy got you to this point right now, don't mean he gonna get you to that next level. I think he need to leave. His daddy's a weirdo, bro. His daddy just say anything, like, bro, you a man. You gotta have morals. You can't just call somebody something and say this if it's not true. Like it's like your word means nothing.
Mm.
How you gonna say this man off steroids? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, that's like it's called a nigga snitch. Ain't got no paperwork. Like, what do you like that? Niggas don't do that. This nigga who raised this nigga.
Who raised this nigga? I
Yeah,
ain't,
like man.
he definitely be on some bullshit. I don't know. What you think all that is about though?
Honestly, I feel like them not showing up to the like you can read between the lines. So the interview, so when they went to the Ring magazine joint, boom, the interview after that, Floyd had an interview and they was saying like, where you ain't go, why you ain't go, and he said, oh, I didn't find out till the day before, and then his father is the manager, so it's like they contacted your people. It sounded like they contacted his father, or I'm saying they contacted the people around him, and it's like it seemed like his father didn't even tell him. You talking about they
Mm.
ripped the page out the notebook? Like, bro, you got more chance of flying to space than somebody ripped a page out both of y'all notebooks. You know what I'm saying?
Your
Both
passport,
of
your
y'all
passport book.
passports. Then after others, like they just move weird, bro. Like the way they've been moving don't even make sense, bro. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, daddy's
Shit,
a weirdo, bro.
shit ain't adding up.
I don't think he was sick. I think he made weight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You can see in his face that he ain't the same way. You can see him a little sucked up. And
Yeah.
I don't think he got sick or nothing, bro. They got this man on the board. They got him in a hospital bed, sleep, acting like this man just got shot or something. Like, man, what you niggas doing? Ain't nothing wrong with this nigga. This nigga on a hospital board bed, like he just got shot up or something. Like, bro, come on, bro. Y'all niggas doing too much, bro. Y'all just made yourself look weird.
Like
You know
somebody
what
did
I'm saying?
him
Then
dirty.
y'all promoters said Shakur the best fighter he ever seen. We talking about a gold, one of the best fighters, ever. Olympic
Yeah.
gold medal. Somebody that can say that and it gotta mean something.
Yeah.
Oscar De La Hoya said Shakur the best fighter, and they don't even agree with the fight. I think the closer the fight goes, like, man, our undefeated fighter finna get a loss on this record. I think they just didn't want to fight. I don't think nothing wrong with them dudes.
What you think about Hamza Shiraz versus Carlos Adames at 160. They on the card.
I don't follow them. I don't got
Yeah,
no comment on either one of them.
yeah. So
I
what you
love
think?
boxing, but I go ahead
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Some fights you ain't gonna catch.
for sure.
And I'm not gonna say like they the biggest two names in boxing because they not. You know what I mean? Hamza Shiraz, he been moving, pretty quick with his career. So he kind of like a new feel. And Adama has been around for a while. Adama has got wins over J Rock. He got wins over who he beat? He beat a couple guys.
I heard of his name, but they ain't a fight that I'm gonna watch their prior fights and put my input in it. I don't like them enough for me to do it.
I got him. I can't be mad at that.
Yeah, Bivol and them fight. It's a cool fight, but it's not
Right.
like I'm not a side. I think Bivol just need to, if he want to win, he need to do what he did in the first couple rounds, the whole fight. I think it's like when you fighting somebody strong like that, and the way Bivol was fighting, it was like it take a lot of energy to consistently move. Like he not standing there and just fighting. He either boxing and move around, or
Hmm.
he moving around without boxing, trying to save time. So it's like in order for him to fight, Arthur better be the way he want to fight, which is he gonna have to be in crazy, crazy shape because the way he fought Arthur, he wouldn't sit down. He was moving the whole fight, and I think the problem was them last couple rounds. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he had the energy to do it, but I honestly think that he outboxed him. Like he did enough to get the win, but I feel like I'm not mad about Arthur winning either because he couldn't keep it up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. I love that fight. I think that fight gonna kind of go the same way. To be honest, it's
Yeah,
kind
like
of
it's
like
not. I'm gonna be honest with you. It ain't even no fight that I'm like I'm gonna watch it, but it's not like a super entertaining fight. Like I like boxing, so I'm gonna watch it. But
you talking about
I think
Bivol
it
and Better
was
BF?
yeah. To me, it wasn't like super exciting. It was just like a good. It was. I mean, it was good boxing, but it wasn't like no fight. I'm like I put it like this. It's not a fight I'll watch again. You know, when we like fights, we watch the fights a couple times. Like I watched Terence Crawford and Earl Spence probably 5, 6 times. I watched a couple of Tank fights, a couple of Shakur fights. There ain't no fight I'm gonna watch again. Even after, I mean, I can't say after this week. I mean, after Saturday, they ain't fought yet, so I can't say that. But the first fight, I seen enough the first time to where it wasn't entertaining to watch it again. Get out, close the door.
Mm.
It wasn't entertaining enough for me to watch it again.
Do you?
It wasn't boring either. It just, you know,
You just what? It just it wasn't your type of joints.
it was just decent. It's like when I seen it the first time, I seen it enough. It wasn't exciting like you late night in the bed, you can't go to sleep. Let me watch that fight again. It was good. It wasn't. It wasn't one of them.
I got you. I ain't mad at you. Watch. Oh, this nigga tearing my shit up.
Yeah, what's goody?
What's what's the deal, cousin? How you feel?
I'm coolin', cuz. How you?
It's all regular shit.
True that. What's good, Wes?
What's the big old deal? So I saying I'm a casual. I said I like the fight. I just said it wasn't my style of fight to continue to watch. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't my style to continue to watch it. Everybody got their own style of fight that they like to consistently watch.
Hey, Wes, you brought something to my attention, bruh.
Yo,
What's that?
You can hear?
Motion?
Yeah, that's big motion.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh, yo, bruh. Last time we was on the panel, we was talking about Abdullah Mason, right? And I can honestly say I was going off of like what I was more familiar with. You could kind of say a little bit of favoritism, bruh. But I'm like, I watched the Abdullah Mason fight, the recent one, and then I've been like watching his older fights. And I could say I was wrong, bruh. You was right. He's sharp. Like he's super sharp, bruh. He's super sharp. Like he's sharper than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So
like the way he punched and the way he moved, his feet and his hands. This is my personal opinion. This is my opinion, including Mayweather. Including Mayweather. I'm not talking about skills. I'm not talking about skills. I'm not talking about experience. I'm not talking about nothing. I'm talking about how his feet move and how his hands move, I've never seen nobody fight like that ever in my life. Me, that's how I feel.
Nah, yo,
How
he's
sharp
sharp.
is it?
He's sharp as hell, and he cracking like he punching. He definitely punching, bro. I just had to go back and look at it, man.
Gee, when I say how sharp Abdullah is, so the last conversation we was basically saying that I was saying I feel like he's ready to move up. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily world title fight, but when people were saying that he's not ready for Keyshawn, I don't agree. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't agree with the statement. And I was just saying that he need to move up. But based on what I'm saying, like he's so sharp, like do you understand what I mean? What I'm saying? Like I have never seen nobody move like that.
No, I know exactly where you was coming from. My thing
Yeah,
is, my thing was when you put niggas like that. See, I've been around boxing long enough where I seen a nigga fight 10 times and that nigga look good every 10 times. And but then when he get in there with another motherfucker that's like him, that shit change up a little bit. I'm not saying
yeah,
I'm not saying Abdullah. I'm not saying Abdullah gonna be bitching. I'm not saying he not gonna be himself. What I'm saying is the confidence change a little bit because you know you in there with a motherfucker that's returning that same type of fire. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? If we got, it's one thing. You like, it's like this. It's like you know how niggas be beefing in the street, but one nigga know, all right, them niggas got handguns. I got a motherfucking K over here, so they can go ahead and throw that handgun shit. I'm gonna be throwing this shit back. You know what I mean?
word,
From a K standpoint. Now,
yeah,
if I got a K and he got the K too, now it's like, wait a minute. Now we got to get strategic. Now we got to
mm-hmm,
think. Now we got to second guess. Now we got second guess because that same fire is coming back. That's all I'm saying. I don't.
But I
yeah,
I
feel
don't.
like
I'm.
that
Hold on.
doesn't.
Hold on. Hold on.
My
I'm just
bad.
saying. I'm just saying. I don't want to put Abdullah in front of that same fire just yet because he's 20 years old. He not giving me Mike Tyson heavyweight 20 years old. He not giving me that.
yeah,
He giving me a young phenom. He a young phenom, but he not about to. I don't see him at 35 just be like throw him in front of Keyshawn, throw him in front of Shakur, throw him in front of Tank. Oh no, something gonna happen to young boy.
Okay, that's what I feel like. I feel like he's longer than Keyshawn. I think he hit harder than Keyshawn. I feel like he's sharper and faster than Keyshawn. His reflexes is faster. I feel like Keyshawn just has experience over him. But everything else, I feel like Mason got. And he got more knockouts than Keyshawn got fights. Of course, y'all gonna say, okay, who he doing it to? He doing it to the people that give him in a fight. He don't
Right.
got enough. He don't have enough. He don't choose who he fight at 20 years old. They give him whoever they give him, he fight. What I
Yeah.
can say is me personally, as far as the eye test, I have never seen nobody. They talking about pre-board. I watched every Mayweather fight. Mayweather is the best to me. Mayweather is the best fighter in the history of boxing. I don't think Mayweather offensively is as sharp as Abdul. And I think that the reason why he not ready for the fights that we talking about is because what some Greg said. Say if he do go and fight the champions, and let's say he win, who he gonna fight at 24, 25? I don't think it's because he's not ready physically. I think it's because he's so young. If he do go there and do succeed, it's gonna be nothing but high power fights. Listen, that's what I think. He might not be ready to fight a world championship every fight, but he's ready to fight a world champion. If you can understand what I'm trying to say, like, cause
I get.
once you get on that level and you win, all your fights gonna be damn near people on that level. Is he probably ready to fight every fight, that level fight? Maybe not. But I still think if he go up there, I don't think Keyshawn gonna have his way with Abdullah. That's my opinion, bro.
I don't know. I
yeah,
know what you're saying. I know what
Motion,
you're
what you
saying.
think? You just
I know what you're saying, and what I hear is he definitely got the shit. He definitely got the shit. And I ain't mad at that. I agree. I agree. He got the shit. But that shit, I'm just saying that shit be different when that shit getting thrown back at you. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. That it do make like a difference. It definitely do make a difference. But yo, hold
I'm
up.
go ahead.
we never
What
seen nobody. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead, my bad.
what's
Go ahead.
What's up, man? They messing up the card, man. Like Dubois pulled out, Baby Skull pulled out. What's going on, man? They
it's,
talking about he
it's a
got hit
lot.
with some type of cream. Like
I think it. I think it.
this is crazy.
I think it's the lamb. I think niggas was over there eating the lamb.
So you really think he was sick?
I think he was sick because Dubois out of nowhere, same shit basically, an illness out of nowhere. Like what the fuck is that? I don't think two guys catching an illness is just a crazy coincidence. I don't think that's just like oh yeah, that shit just happened like that. Like oh no, I think that shit. And I think this. And I think this. I think one more. I think
Yeah.
somebody else. I think somebody else gonna get sick. If they over there getting sick, somebody else about to get sick.
So either Virgil or Madrimov about to get sick is what you telling me.
Somebody who not used to eating that shit about to get sick.
Nah, it is all right. It is a possibility of them getting sick because you know when you go out the country, that kind of happens, right?
Right.
But Dubois might have something might have happened with him. But
Right.
with
Right. Right.
Baby Skull, I don't think nothing happened with him, bruh. They
Ooh.
like I think they just pulled out the fight. His father probably seen like, nah, he's scared. Like I'm not about to throw him in there. Like I don't like the way he coming right. I don't like his energy. Like you looking like you scared. Like I'm pulling out this fight.
Hmm. So
Okay,
you
so
think
look, so fighting where Rebane said like experiences mean something, and I understand that, and that's why I gave the experience to Keyshawn. But you can't tell me nobody that Keyshawn fought, Abdullah wouldn't have did the exact same thing or better. Who has
Yeah,
Keyshawn fought
wait,
that Abdullah wouldn't have did the same thing to?
but so I'm on that now, right?
it's tough to
Who
say?
got more
Gee, I'm asking
fights,
you. Let me ask you
Keyshawn
this
or
question.
Abdullah?
Hold on, let me ask you this question. Who have Keyshawn fought that Abdullah wouldn't have did that to?
I want to see.
The
I want
Mm,
to
same thing or
see.
better.
I want to see Abdullah and Nair Albright.
He going to sleep.
He gave Cuz a good fight though.
Yeah, but I'm saying not bro, everybody going to sleep.
No, I hear what you. Yeah,
mm.
I ain't going against you. I ain't going against you. What I'm saying is that's the fighter. That's the fighter that gave Keyshawn a run. I want to see what Albright look like with the kid
Abdullah.
Abdullah. Yeah,
Okay, I can take that.
Mm.
that's
I
all
take
I'm
that.
saying. I ain't saying what's gonna happen, but I'm just saying that's who gave him the run. So I want to see if he, you know what I mean? If is it Albright or was it Keyshawn? Like who was it?
But
Then he
who got
said
more
something about.
fights out of them
Then
two?
Keyshawn said something about. He said something about Mason, and then like he kind of apologized for it. Like he said like, and then the other day like he kind of apologized for it. Like, nah, nigga, don't apologize. Fight him now. You said you
I
whoop him.
seen that.
Ain't no apologizing. Now you got to fight him.
But you think the apology might have really came from Top Rank?
This is
Cause them
boxing, bro.
cause them
I
do
like listen. This
no,
what
but
I like,
listen,
bro. Let me say it before I forget it.
go
It's
ahead.
not when I like a fighter, it ain't just because they fight. It's multiple things, bro. It's
Right.
the Mason. You could tell he'll fight anybody. You see, he got the skill to do it. They saying it's chin, bro. This is boxing. If anybody get hit the right way, you're gonna go down. They saying his chin. They basically saying that the 2 fights ago he got dropped twice. That make me like him even more. That don't make
Mhm.
me be like, when Devin got beat up, that didn't make me be like Devin wasn't good. That make me like Devin a dog. I think when
Yeah.
I think people view boxing way bad. Like this dude get dropped and he get up and perform. Now you know what he gonna do in a situation. They say he ain't got no chin. Nah, having no chin is getting your ass knocked out. This nigga
Yes.
got dropped
Yeah.
twice and got up and knocked him out. How do y'all look at that and say this man ain't got no chin? He
Nah.
got up. He didn't get knocked out. He got up and won.
Yeah, no chin is you get clipped one time and then you just don't get up. If
Like you
you
go to
getting
sleep.
if you getting cooked and you keep getting up, I feel like that's showing a chin. That's showing you
That
got
show
some
that
dog in
that
you.
I
Like
think
you gonna get
I
up
put
and
most
keep
that
keep
proves
getting
you
bit.
have a chin. That don't
Yeah,
say you don't have a chin. You see
Yeah.
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And I think like even when Devin was getting done like that, you know what I'm saying? That let me know like besides Devin being an elite boxer, he got that dog in him, bro. Like I don't look at it like, oh yeah, you got your ass beat. You ain't the dude you thought you was. Like, nah, bro. He kept getting up, bro. You can see
Yeah.
one of them times he damn near didn't make it up. You know how hard it is to fight, his ass hanging in the air. He could barely move, but he still got up. That's hard, bro. That means you got a 10. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Nah, for real though.
I don't like
For
how
real though.
somebody get dropped or something. Like, oh, he don't got a 10. Let me sock in your mouth. I bet you go to sleep too. You gonna fall too. You know?
Nah, real talk. Like, just because you lose one fight, that don't mean that I'm about to just stop watching you. Like, you get what I'm
Yeah.
Nah.
saying? One loss don't mean nothing, bro. If you could lose 5 times, like it's boxing, we still gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like the fans is why the way the fans are, where even if you get hit too hard, you ain't got no chin. That's the reason why the fighters don't want to fight each other, because we hold them to something like we want them to be perfect. Like, don't get hit too hard or we ain't gonna like you no more. Like,
Nah,
come on,
for
bro.
real, bro. It's like a lot of people is like just critiquing so much of anything you do, and they like, bro, I'm not trying to let my stock go down, and
Well,
then
let's check this out, bro.
these
I'm not no
promoters ain't trying
boxer,
to
bro,
pay
but
me.
I'm not no boxer, but I'm from LA. We gotta, we come up rough. If you, we all these niggas been on here been in fights, bro. Like, you nigga, you gonna get hit. It's gonna, you might get dropped. You might, like, come on, bro. Like, this is real life, y'all. We ain't playing no video game. Nigga get hit. Oh, he ain't got no chin. Or if you get dropped, oh, you ain't, like, come on. This is real life, bro. These dudes
Yeah,
typing in
like
computers and expecting a fighter to be perfect, bro. Ain't nobody perfect.
you
Yeah.
exactly. You get respect for fighting. You don't get no respect if you ain't fighting.
I'm gonna keep it
That's the
100,
whole
bro.
thing.
Where I'm from, you get the same credit for losing as you get for winning. Period. If you fight, if you don't turn no fade down, we gonna look at you the same. These, if you get hit too hard, they're gonna be like, oh, he ain't the nigga we thought he was. This shit don't even make sense.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's
G,
real
go ahead,
shit.
my bad.
No, I'm just chiming in. I'm listening. You know what I mean?
He
Y'all
said
breaking.
street fights ain't boxing. That's right. Street fighting is worse than boxing. It's harder than boxing. You fighting somebody for your life. You nigga might stand over you and kill you after this. Like,
Yeah.
street fighting is way crazier than boxing, if you want to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You don't
agree.
know what he gonna do to you. You fight somebody that you
It's
don't even know. He might knock you out and whoop out a knife and kill you. Street fighting is a lot more serious than boxing.
Yeah.
nah, yeah. It do definitely get it get real.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah,
It get real, cuz
yeah,
it
but
definitely get real.
yeah. So maybe we look like G said. Okay, Abdullah's a phenom. To me, I feel like he a generational talent. Like, he that crazy, and I feel like he my favorite fighter right now, bro. No, I'm lying. Bam, my favorite fighter. Dan Abdullah. And I like Abdullah. He not turning down no face. He ain't doing nothing, bro. He not playing gangster. He a cool Muslim. He'll fight anybody. He'll fight 95% of the game, but it's one, couple dudes he don't want to deal with. He not doing none of that. He's a dog, bro. That's gonna take him a long way. We be
You
Yeah.
heard
more
what he
confident in
said.
these fighters than some of these fighters. We be more confident in these fighters than some of these fighters be more confident in themselves. And
Mm.
I'm a Tank fan, but I starting to feel like I'm more confident in Tank, and Tank is more he confident in himself. He keep talking about Shakur ain't did nothing, Keyshawn ain't did nothing. Bro, just keep it 100. Just say you don't want to fight him, bro. Like, you can't keep saying
Yeah,
they ain't did nothing.
I be feeling like that too, bro. Cause I fuck with Tank, but I just feel like, bro, like come on, bro. You doing too much, bro. You talking about Shakur ain't did nothing. This man is a 3-time world champion. He's a silver medalist. Like he did stuff. Like he did more than a lot of the guys that you fought. So for you to say that is crazy. You get what I'm saying? Like that's wild. And I still feel like you could beat him. You get what I'm saying? But that's
Hmm.
just crazy for you to say that he ain't do nothing. Like, come on, bro.
And it's the last time I'm gonna say this. He said, "Oh, if he's so sharp, why he get dropped twice?" But you gotta understand, everybody he fight, he been knocking them out within 3 rounds. So in his head, he finna get in here and knock the dude out within 3 rounds. When you fight somebody not as good as you don't fight with the way you supposed to fight. He got dropped because he was fighting somebody not on his level, and he don't care. He not fighting with the same, responsibility as he would be fighting if he fought somebody he knew he was gonna have a problem with. So it's like he rushed in there. He young, like you said, he rushed in there and tried to get it over with quick because he fighting nobody. Put him in there with somebody that he know that he gonna have a problem with. I bet he don't get touched the same that he get touched when he know he finna knock the dude out in 3 rounds.
Mm.
I get what you're saying.
Like,
Makes sense.
He's trying to go get the job done with, because this is what he do every fight. And he rushed in there and get clipped. That had to let him know, like, yeah, but just because you don't know who I am don't mean I ain't cracking. But he doing that
Yeah.
because who he fighting. He not doing that because the dude is better than him, so he cracked him. He doing that because he fighting loose, because he don't care about who he fighting.
Right. I
Nah, I
agree.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
G, go ahead, man.
No, we here, man. GHB TV. We just talking our shit. Big Motion. You was speaking on the Bakole and shit like that earlier. I want to know. Well, you were speaking on Parker and Dubois, but I want to know how y'all feel about. Well, how you feel, because we talked about it with Wes, but how you
Yeah.
feel about Bakole replacing Dubois?
Oh, Bakole replacing Dubois. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. That's kind of tough. That's kind of tough. I did read that earlier. That is tough. I feel like Bakole a good fighter, bro. Like I didn't really know him too much until he fought um what's his name? Jared. I didn't know him.
For Jerry. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know him too much until he fought him. Once I see him fight him, I'm like, oh, all right, like, bro, serious. Like he on a different type time, and like he a big dude. Like he punching. So I really wanted to see the Dubois. I really want to see Dubois fight, but I mean that kind of makes up for the card. That's a good fight. I see I see Bakole I see Bakole winning. He could possibly knock Parker out too.
Yeah. That'd be a crazy one.
Another
Yeah, that
thing, Tank said he won't fight Tio because he has some racist remarks, and he said, he rather starve him out the money. He rather not give him an opportunity. Ryan said more derogatory racist remarks than Tio, and Tank said he'll fight him again. Somebody make that make sense for me.
Yeah.
Ryan
nah
said
that
more
yeah that is
derogatory
true.
racist
That
remarks than Tio, but you'll fight him again, but you won't fight Tio because he said some racist remarks. Well, why would you fight? Why would you fight Ryan again? He said racist remarks. Make it make sense.
but I
Yeah.
could say something about that part. Not to cut you off, G.
I think it's
But
the
I
money.
could yeah, it that plays a big part, the money. And Ryan was apologizing for what he was saying too. Tio ain't apologizing.
Ain't no
He don't
apology
care.
for no
Like he's
racist things. It's
standing on it.
impossible. You can't accidentally be racist. There's no such thing. It's in you if you say it. You cannot. If somebody called me a nigga, it's nothing that you could do to say you didn't mean that. There's nothing that you can say. That's not something you say. That's like somebody telling you, and you be like, man, I'm sorry, man, I didn't mean to do it. No, it's over with.
Mm.
Ain't no. If you're not racist, you're not racist. If you got it in you to say it, you would say it. Ain't no. And to honestly, if y'all say the money, I honestly think Tio would be somewhere near Ryan fight. Like Tio and Javante would be a good fight because they make a good fight. Like I don't think that.
No, no. Listen,
Yeah,
you
nah,
right
that
about
would
the
be a good fight.
no, you right about the fight. The thing is with Ryan, Ryan bring like a pop crowd to the fight. He bring little girls, 17-year-old girls to the fight.
Yeah, like
Not being disrespectful when I'm saying this, but I'm saying his fan base is like different. He got like a Disney Channel fan base.
yeah, like he could bring astronomical numbers to the plate.
It's crazy. Tank don't need Ryan to have astronomical numbers. Tank just need to fight somebody as good as him, and I think the numbers would be the same. That's the problem. He ain't
Yeah,
fighting nobody as good as him, so we don't even know if we can get Ryan numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like you said,
yeah,
Ryan does have a big casual fan base, but like the thing that make the big fights is together. If Tank fight Shakur and Keyshawn, To them fights, them gonna be crazy fights too. It's not. I'm talking about money wise. I'm talking about. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Yeah, I think it's gonna be around the same. He fight Devin, even if he maybe before. I think it would have still been a million bars. I still think it'd have been in that. I still think it'd be around there. If
like
Mm-hmm.
a
if I
million
wrong,
pay-per-view
let me know.
buys.
Mm-hmm. That's what he said.
Oh, yeah. I feel like if he fight like if he fight somebody like Shakur, it's. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's like I'm just thinking like on some U.S. type timing, or I don't know. But I feel like would bring like big numbers, bro. Maybe I could be wrong. I'm not in the business of boxing, but I feel like that'd be big numbers. That's like I know a lot of people that want to see that fight, bro.
Yeah, well, you fight Ryan. That's another thing too. This man is not the same size man. People gonna be complaining about a weak hydration clause to where it's like this man tanking him ain't the same fight. They not the same. I mean, they not in the same size. Ryan probably walk around between 170, 180. That's a bigger man. And then when you
Yeah,
put the
Ryan like
rehydration clause on
5'11".
them, all everybody gonna be like it wasn't fair. Or what he supposed to let Ryan come in 40 pounds heavier than him? Like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's dudes his size right now that want to fight.
word.
Keyshawn. I want to see, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want to see Tank versus Gary Antoine.
Yeah,
I love that fight.
I
yeah,
love that
those
fight. I
is
want to
big
see it.
fights, man. Them definitely big fights. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like it's I kind of feel like it's ducking. I really don't know why though, because my opinion, I feel like Tank could beat all of these guys, but I don't know. It just seemed like he like not really trying to fight these guys for some reason.
He not as confident as you are. That's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
That could be the case. That could definitely be the case.
I think even Lamont Roach, I think that's gonna be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
I honestly think Lamont is better than Jamel Herring. I just think he lost that fight. If you watch them fight, I think Lamont seemed like he got more skills than Jamel. I don't even know how he lost. I mean, I seen the fight, he definitely lost, but I feel like Lamont is better than Jamel.
I get what you're saying though, because you could be a better fighter than somebody. You could be a better boxer than somebody, but it really just depends on that night that y'all fighting. Like
I feel like Shakur is better than Keyshawn, but I still think Keyshawn beat Shakur. It's weird. This is how I feel.
I don't think he could beat Shakur, but who knows? It just depends on that
Why he
night.
keep
Like who
saying he
better
don't want
that
to fight?
night?
That you got to pay attention to the signs. Like, why you keep saying you don't want to fight?
They both say they don't want to fight each other though.
Yeah, but it's like you could tell who don't care. You could tell who really don't want to fight.
But yo, did you see the new interview? Shakur just recently what's his name? Andre
He said he'll
Ward
fight.
said, yo, he said, what if
Tell him to send
Turkey
a
send that
contract.
bag? He like, tell him send a contract.
I understand this. If they don't want to fight, why do they spar? If they just
Iron
spar, I
sharpen
would
iron.
respect it. I would never say nothing about it. But why do y'all spar but then don't want to fight?
Iron sharpen iron.
Yeah, okay. So why do y'all fight each other then? If y'all so close to where y'all don't want to hit each other?
Because this the thing, you gotta look at it, cuz if me and you sparring in the gym all the time, right? And we always in the gym together all the time, we know each other, right? So
we equally know each other.
yeah. So everybody could say that, and then we go in the media and say we don't want to fight, right? People,
Yeah.
the way I might say it or you might say it to the media, it may look like, oh, Big Motion really don't really want to fight. But honestly, we both saying we don't want to fight. But it go hand in hand. It go both ways because it's like y'all both know each other to a certain extent, and both I feel like both of them not sure who will win in that fight.
I don't think Keyshawn care.
Mm.
Only person Keyshawn care about is Andy Cruz. That's the only person he worried about. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't like the way he be acting when they mention
Hey,
him.
see, I got a question. Who you got? Charles Cromwell
Charles
versus
Conwell.
Pachenko. Versus Pachenko, 154.
Pachenko? Which one is that?
The one I just fought Nelson. The Hispanic dude I just fought Nelson. He I think he got whatever belt it is recently.
You,
He next in line for it. No, it's not. Is that 154? Is it?
you
What
talking about the
Cromwell? Ain't
dude
he at
that
154?
wait? You talking about the dude that just beat the guy that be with Crawford and them, Nelson?
Yeah, I'm talking about him versus Charles Cromwell. I think they're
Oh,
the same weight division.
Pacheco. No,
Pacheco.
Oh, Pacheco.
that's two different weight classes.
What Cromwell at?
Conwell is at 54.
And Pacheco. Oh, what Pacheco at?
He had
68.
40. Oh, he
Okay,
at
so
68.
all right, who you got? Cromwell or Ortiz if they fought? Like,
I don't know. That's a great fight. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Conwell is surgical when it come to that body work. He's surgical when it come to that body work. And when I see shit like that,
Mm,
I low key fall in love with fighters that go to the body. When you go to the body like that, I don't know, bro. Cause I know what that body work could do to a motherfucker. That shut your whole system down. You know what I'm saying when you punching on that body like that,
yeah.
it's a different vibe.
But I feel like I gotta check him out a little bit more before I haven't watched him enough for me to make a prediction right now. I'm not even gonna hold you. I gotta watch him a little bit more before I can
G,
make a prediction on that.
That's a war. It's a war, I
you
tell
never
you.
told me how you feel about Gary Antoine and Ryo and how the fight play out and who you got.
Mm,
I did tell you, I'm 50-50 on that fight. I'm 50-50 on that fight because Ryo bring a lot to the table as far as he can make an adjustment and box you. And this the thing with Ryo. Yeah, he been knocked out before, but he been through some things, and that's what makes you as a fighter. Now, but on the other hand, you know what I'm saying? Gary Antoine been through some shit as of recently, taking a loss to me that really wasn't a loss. I feel like he didn't lose that fight for real. But
What you feel like
I
happened?
I feel like they just jerked him. I feel like they
You
jerked
feel like he
him.
won?
Yeah, yeah. Even
Most, hey, did you watch the fight with
the only way I see that fight being close is 7-5. That's the only way I see it being close. But he still won. I think he still won a lot of the early rounds. You know what I mean? Dude was basically waiting for him to slow down. That's what I saw. You know what I mean? Puyo was waiting for him to slow down so he could strike. I mean, I'm not mad at what he did. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like he won that fight. Um, but when it come to Gary Antoine and Ryo, Gary Antoine is a puncher. He is very aggressive, but if he don't learn from the mistakes, meaning he not gonna knock everybody out. So you can't fight at that high pace all the time. Some of them dudes, man, you gotta go in there and work behind your jab and open them up because you could be getting set up. You know what I'm saying? As much as he is tough, is motherfuckers out here that's skillful. You know what I mean? And they hurt him. And I'm only saying it like that because you when you running down on niggas, you get it's just like again, let's make it relative to the streets. It's always that one nigga that's big bad bully. I mean, he doing what he want, but then he come across that one motherfucker that's not going for it. You know what I'm saying? And then it be their ass. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is Gary Antoine is a big bad motherfucker. He is, but if he don't learn from that last fight that he gotta pace himself, then he gonna learn maybe the hard way. Ryo got a sneaky enough punch. He can make something like that happen. I don't think Ryo gonna beat him, but I can't put all my chips on Gary Antoine either because
I
I
think
need to.
Gary lost that last fight. I don't even think it was a tie. I think he lost.
Well, if you think he lost, you think he lost. But I think he definitely need to work on adjusting, making adjustments. I feel that for sure.
All right, let me ask you another question. How you feel about this thing going on with Loma? He holding up the world title. They politicking like is he gonna fight again, but he at the same time he holding up the world title. Do you feel like there was anybody else besides Loma that they would have took the belt? Like, bro, you either got to fight or we got to take this belt. You can't be just holding the belt for hostages.
I feel like he definitely holding it up. At the same time, he put enough work in boxing where he could make a little move like this. And the only reason I think they allow him to do it is not only because he Lomo, but because Top Rank is heavily invested in Lomo. So they gonna work with him on something like this. And it's a belt that they get to keep on that side of the streets. You feel me? If he just gives the belt up, that motherfucker could end up anywhere. So I think part of the reason they let him do what he doing because now you can make the Keyshawn versus Lomachenko fight. Now Keyshawn, if he win, he's unified at 135 pounds. But if he lose, he Lomachenko's unified, and guess what? Top rank still get to reap the benefits.
All right, give me Sando Martin versus Pueblo.
That's gonna be a good fight because I feel like Puello is going to have to come outside of his element, which is sitting back and countering. He might have to go at Sandor Martin because Sandor Martin is a slick southpaw. You know what I mean, that's not going to do what the fuck you want to do. So I mean, he's not going to engage in what you trying to engage in just because you bringing a fight to him. We already seen that. You know what I mean? He's a hell of a
Hey,
boxer.
whoever on here, hey, look, whoever don't like West Monozotics, just do me a favor. While you saying you gonna go off of here until I get off, while you off of here, type in West Monozotics on YouTube and watch that, and let me know how you feel about that.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Check out
Um,
West. Check out Westmont Exotics, man. If you ain't fucking with GHB TV, you fucking with Westmont Exotics. But
that way, that way, that way.
I feel like that's a great fight though. I feel like that's actually one of them fights people don't know we need. We need fights like that because that keep the weight class interesting. You know what I mean? And it's two
I feel like it's
styles.
a fear fight.
Say it
Sando
again.
Martin fight off the back foot. Sando Martin fight off his back foot, and old
Yeah.
boy fight off his back foot. Like they both like really counter punchers. I
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
can't picture the fight. It's hard for me to see, like even picture the fight. They both fight off their back foot. They usually both fight. I can't say prep blow, but from the last fight he did what he had to. I think both of them usually fight off their back foot. Like I ain't really seen them. That's like a weird style matchup to me.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I
Yeah,
get what you're saying.
what else is big that we need?
I mean, I don't know. It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot of action. A lot of action.
So what you think finna happen with Devin?
I think Dev just need to get back in the ring. It don't matter who he get in there with at this point because there's a lot going on around him. But I feel like he definitely need to get back in the ring because that way he can get started on, you know what I mean, getting himself back together, working behind his jab, dropping the combinations, you know what I'm saying, and really just being Devin Haney.
Okay, do you feel like he should have set out that long?
No, when you sit out that long, you know what I mean? The ring rust become real. At the same time, you become unsure of yourself because you haven't been in the ring. But I know he had all the legal shit going on, so I don't think he could just jump in there when he wanted to. But I would have liked to see him just get back.
I'm gonna keep it 100. All right, so boxing is a business. I don't agree with people saying that he's a weirdo for suing. I feel like, I feel like, I feel like that knocked his motion down. That knocked the way people feel about him. I feel like if you cheated me in every way and we doing business,
Mm.
like that's what you supposed to do. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's not, oh, you a weirdo because you sued. This nigga just cheated me. Got everybody calling me. I can't fight no more. And Devin was looked at like somebody before that fight. Now that changed like the public perception on him. And people was
yeah.
saying like, oh, you's a weirdo for suing. Like, bro, we not in the streets, bro. We doing business. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you on that. That's some
How
real
you feel
shit.
about the suing? You feel like that's weird that he did that?
I would have just went looking for the nigga and just did him dirty. Cause guess what? They did the nigga dirty at the carnival, punched him all in his
For sure,
face.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if we doing that shit, we would have took the ride to go see Ryan. He can't be that far. We all out on the West Coast. You know what I mean? So let me go. You know what I mean? Let me pull up on you. That's
They
how I
talking
feel.
about Boots versus Stanionis. Boots
That's gonna
versus
be.
Stanionis. How you see that going?
I feel like it's gonna be a great fight. I feel like this is where we really see what Boots Ennis is made of. What I mean by that is because Stanionis is not coming to play around. He really gonna bring his best, and I think this is gonna bring the best out of Boots. I think it's gonna be a really good fight, but after six, Boots pull off and then stop him in the 10th round. I love that fight though.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, hey, I'm about to get
Mm-hmm.
up. I'm about to get up off this joint though. I gotta, you know what I mean, get in the bed, get ready for tomorrow. I appreciate y'all for
I'm
sure.
gonna holler at you.
You know what I mean? Westmont
Yeah, yeah,
Exotics.
yeah. I'm gonna say this last thing. y'all wanna see, find out who y'all talking to or whoever didn't like whatever I was saying. Yeah, go YouTube Westmont Exotics, WESTMONT Exotics, and go find out who y'all talking to.
It's that simple.
That way, I appreciate it.
My dog, I appreciate
I
you, man.
appreciate it, big girl.
Yes, sir. GHB
That way.
TV, man. We had another classic. We talk about these up and coming fights this Saturday. We got some great matchups. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed the sit down. I tried to slow things down tonight. You know what I mean? And keep it at one-on-ones and things like that. I ain't wanted to get too crazy in here because I know sometimes it can get real crazy, uh it get real ignorant, get real nasty in here. I ain't want that. I wanted it to be calm and smooth, and that's what we got. Appreciate all my guys that tapped in. Bang, EH, 12th Street, Westmont. You know what I mean? Big Motion. Everybody tapped in, man. I appreciate the love. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all fuck with me. If y'all don't fuck with me, at least act like you fuck with me. You know what I mean? That feel good too. Sometimes fake love feel good too. I ain't with the fake love, but sometimes that feel good. You can get with me at Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram, Greg Hackett 215 on X, Greg Hackett on Facebook, GHB TV on YouTube. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we getting into. Fuck with my guy Bang, fighting words with Bang. Check his YouTube out. Bang be streaming the fights, be calling it round by round from the couch. He the best coach I ever seen from the couch. He be calling that shit from the couch. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just appreciate y'all. Y'all didn't have to be here this evening. Y'all didn't have to stay up with us this late, but y'all did. Y'all didn't have to send the donations, but y'all did. And I appreciate the love, man. I really do. We love the love. Get with me.